Dub Haize, we in the building today, and we're going to be giving our thoughts on is the offense or defense set up to have the better season for the Chicago Bears this year. We're going to talk about it all and more right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, Bears fans, welcome to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related, because we're the best goddamn Bears podcast on the planet, man. Hey, come on now. But with that, fellas, hey, interesting topic to have just an open discussion about this Sunday is what side of the ball is going to have the better season, the offense or the defense? Who wants to take this one away first?
Oh my goodness, what a question posed on this one right here. When you look at this Bears team, it's been significant additions on both sides of the ball, offensive and defensively. You know, on the offensive side, you got Justin Fields has plenty of weapons with the additions of DJ Moore and with the stain of Darnell Mooney and Chase Claypool and others. Cole Kmet got some nice running backs back there on the defense. You know, you got that great young secondary and Brisker, you got Gordon, you got Jalen Johnson, you got Stevenson out there, you got a nice linebacker core, you got some young defensive linemen. But I'm gonna boil it down to this: where's the most question marks at? The most question marks would be on the defensive side. So I say the offensive side will be the best side that's going to play this season. They will be the better side of the football this season, because I think Justin Fields is going to eat. I heard some people say that he's going to be in the MVP discussion because the offense it revolves around the quarterback. If the quarterback ain't playing right, the offense ain't doing shit. So I'm saying Justin Fields is going to propel this offense better than the defense. And that's not saying that the defense is going to be trash. I'm just saying the offense is going to be a little bit better.
Okay, for sure. I'm on the other side of that. I think the offense still has more question marks. I think really the question marks that we have to address on the defensive side, really, in my opinion, is just surrounding the defensive line and the pass rush. Because last year, like I said, it was not a spectacular year. But if we look at the defensive backfield, they were still top 10 for most of the season. And even with linebackers, you know, we started with Roquan Smith, but when he went out of there, you still had some type of production right there. So I think for this particular question, I think the defense will have the better season, at least for most of the season, and the offense will eventually pick up. But I still think that this is going to be, I would say, like the first 3 or 4 weeks, the offense might not get clicking right away. And I think that the defensive principles might be a little more simplistic than learning an entire offense. That's why I'm going to go with the defense starting off the season being better, and then the offense eventually at the latter part of the season being the better side of the ball.
Fair. I'm more with Bobby. I trust the defense to have the better season only because of the veterans there. You added Tremaine Edmonds, you added TJ Edwards, you added Walker on that defensive line as well. And so to Bobby's point too, like the secondary is pretty solid last season. And while I'm not saying at all, this is not a slight or saying I think the offense is going to be terrible or that I think Justin Fields is going to be bad. I know that Justin Fields has the ability to be a good passer. I trust that. But I'm going to say this. I trust the dog mentality of Jaquan Brisker more than I trust Justin Fields turning into a passer right away to start the season. I think it's going to be slower. I think Jaquan Brisker and Tremaine Edmonds are going to have that defense ready to go. So I think the defense is going to have a better season next year.
Yeah, I understand where both of you guys are coming from, but when I look as the head of the snake on each side of the ball, it's a pass rush for the defense, and it's the quarterback for the offense. I think that it's a little questionable there for the defense. And once you can't get a good pass rush to the quarterback, everything else falls like a domino. You know, the linebacker and the defensive backs got longer to try to stick with their men, and that can make them look even more bad, even though I don't think it is going to be that bad. I just think that Justin Fields is going to come out like a damn wrecking crew, bro. He got too many weapons. He got you see the report, they calling it the 1-2 punch. It's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
We got to come up with a better name.
Kind of cheesy.
We got to go with it with the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, because he wear number 1, DJ Moore wear number 2. It is kind of cheesy. We're going to have to cook something up, and we gonna know once y'all hear here first. If they bite, y'all just jump in them chats and let them know. Chicago Bears Central said it first. Shout out to
they already stole the white rhino from us, bro. That shit crazy to me. Bro. That shit crazy to me, man.
Yeah, man. Look at all the recs. Yeah, look at all the requisite the weapons he have. Look at all the weapons Lou Gaxi got. Look at all the shit that he got. He could bring in Velus Jones, man, run in around. Man, just go deep, do the streak route. You could bring in the other Tyler Scott. You got all that speed on the field. Then you got the running backs. You got so many things you could do with that. You could bring in Khalil Herbert in just to bang out some yards. You could bring in Roshan to come in and play third down or whatever you want to do. Then you got Cole Kmet eating up the middle. Darnell Mooney better be eating up the middle. Then you got DJ Moore just being the number one receiver that we ain't have since probably Brandon Marshall. He gotta eat. I think he just has to eat from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. But for me, it's going to boil down to me, I think that a defensive line is easier to patch up quicker than an offensive line. And I think that with the offensive line, yes, the Chicago Bears made moves, and we loved all the moves that they did to and try to improve the line. But I believe that when it comes down to offensive line performance, it comes down to continuity. And I believe they are working on that. But I still think it's with the youth on the offensive line, it's still going to take some time. But I think it's going to pan out. But I think it takes a couple weeks for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think, and that's the thing too. Like, it really depends on how Luke Getsy, how comfortable he feels with how the offensive line is going to perform in training camp and the preseason. Because if Luke Getsy comes out and he feels confidence in that offensive line, and we see that play calling that we saw on first drives for the most part of the game, the offense can hit it. Like me even picking the defense to have the better season over the offense isn't because I don't believe on the talent on the offensive side of the ball. We got crazy talent on the offensive side of the ball. I just look at tackle is one of the toughest positions for rookies to learn, and I think Darnell Wright's going to go through his mistakes and is going to be up and down. And I'm going to warn you now. First 4 weeks of the season, you're going to absolutely hear some Bears fans say we shouldn't have picked him. By the end of the season, they're going to be shutting up, though. That's just going to happen.
That's how it goes.
Look at Darnell Wright get pushed over.
Yeah. Hey, this is the guy y'all got. You didn't draft Jalen Carter for. This makes it's going to be all of that, bro.
You already know it's coming. But one thing that Luke Getz, he said in a recent interview, though, that I really, really like, he said, yes, we want to limit the runs for Justin Field and be more tactical, but our goal is to not make him robotic. Ooh, Matt Nagy would have never said that.
No, his offense came from a robot. Ask Matt. I mean, he definitely wouldn't have said that.
Push it.
Can we make him robotic? Can you take away free will? Can we just do that? Like,
so Lou Gassi, let's just put it on wax, my guy, because we definitely ready to see some great offense from the Chicago Bears, something that we don't really see that often.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all have confidence? Let's just say that the guys is playing up to par. Do y'all got confidence in Luke Getsy for a 17-game season, possibly more if we get to the playoffs, a wild card or something like that? Do you have confidence in him for an entire season? Where's that level off of y'all?
I haven't seen enough because, like, we were tanking towards the end of the season, so even some of that the offense looked trash. Is like, was that by design? So I really can't say yet, bro, because I feel like we didn't have the weapons or the protection for Justin Fields to even really truly evaluate what a Luke Getsy ran offense really would look like ideally. I just don't think I can't really answer that question.
I got some confidence, but it's not that high. But I think right now I'm gonna just stick with my saying. I'm even keel with it, but there is some confidence simply because every game he put out a great first drive. Every game.
Yeah.
Every game he put out a great first drive. So I know he's competent in that area. And then, you know, if we're looking at some of the things that he did give the Bears some of those opportunities in those close games, to those games we lost, to make moves down the field. It was just that we had young guys doing bonehead stuff. So I think there should be some confidence there. But, you know, he gotta still prove it, you know, to be able to go through 17 games. So I'm not 100% confident, but I'll probably get it about 60% if we win the scale.
Hey, I think that's fair, man. And I'm even keeled just like y'all. I just think some of those third down calls was crazy. That shit got me really worried, bro.
Yeah,
I feel it.
Those third downs crazy.
to flip C-Dub's question, let's put it on the coordinators. Who do you have more confidence in, Alan Williams or Luke Getsy as our offense and defensive coordinators?
Great question.
Because that I would have to say Luke Getsy. But the first drives, and I will say this, as much as our offensive line didn't protect Fields enough, I saw enough in the few red zone situations that we had that lend me to think I would trust Getsy more than I would Alan Williams right now. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna say, damn, I don't want to say. I ain't finna act crazy with Alan Williams. So I'm gonna just go with Luke Getsy, bro. I ain't gonna do that to Alan, bro.
I think I will give the nod to Luke Getsy. But I will say that Alan Williams has more help because the head coach is a defensive specialist. So I think it is a bit tricky, but for now, I'm gonna go. I say I trust Luke Getsy a bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna be careful though. I just want to know what he do, bro. What does he do?
This the barbershop, bro. Get your feelings off, bro. Don't hold
what does he do? I just want to know, what does he do? This is Eberflus defense. What does he do?
I mean, he does play.
Is he calling the plays?
Alan Williams does call plays. Okay. So
he called the plays. But hey, once y'all start, y'all already know. Once you get knocked down, you got to turn the switch on the Hall of Fame, and you got to shock the world for to be a believer again. So, but
I don't disbelieve in Alan Williams, though. I just want to know, what does he do? You know what I'm saying? What does he do to motivate his team? Was he teaching his team? Or because it seems like Eberflus is more in tune with the defense than the offense. You know, he leaving Luke alone. So what does Alan do? Is he the assistant, or what does he do?
I mean, he's still the coordinator, bro. He's still the one coming in and out. He's helping coming up with the game plans, bro. Okay. He's not a glorified figurehead. He's not Billy Donovan, bro. Like he's doing
nothing, bro. All right, I'm gonna take it from the gas.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. No, that doubt though is there, and I do think that even if Alan Williams does struggle, he does have that safety net because Matt Eberflus is his principles, it's his defense. If Alan Williams does start to trip, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Eberflus is like, no, we're not calling that on third down. Alan, don't even worry about it. I got this one.
Right. I got this one. For real. I mean, but some credit will have to go to Alan Williams simply because we seen young rookies develop. You know what I'm saying? We seen Kyler Gordon start off horrible. He was getting killed. And then he turned it around as the season went on. We seen when it was certain players that were out, you seen young guys, I think undrafted rookies, Jalen Jones come in and give some decent minutes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got to get a little bit of credit. But like I said before, I believe he has help. You know what I'm saying? Because the head coach, that's his side of the ball that he's a specialist at.
Hey, but let's not forget that Giants game and the Giants ran that bootleg like 5
crazy
straight times.
Yep.
And he couldn't get it solved now. That forget.
Yeah. I'm with you.
That was a collective L that I will never be forget. That's like the Bulls game where we got killed by a pick and roll by the San Antonio Spurs.
Yes.
Or the pick and roll game by the Mavericks.
Oh, that one too, bro. Like crazy. Looking at this team and you know, we're talking about offense and defense today. Before we start going to the comments, last question, unless you guys have any before we go into there. When you look at this defense, and yeah, we know Tremaine Edmonds, the veteran, at only still being 25 years old. Jaquan Brisker's showing a lot of leadership. When you look at the identity of this defense, outside of the identity from the coach and the hits principle, who do you think emerges as the long-term leader? If you think they're on the team right now, do you think they may not be? We got Tremaine Edmonds, we got Jaquan Brisker, who's a candidate for that. I would even throw, even as a rookie, but I think it's going to take some time. Tyreek Stevenson, with the way that he talks, has a chance to be a leader. Yes. Eddie Jackson as well, you got to throw in there. Who do you think eventually emerges as the leader of this defense?
Oh, that's a great question. I would have loved to say Eddie Jackson, and I hope he stays with this team for a long time. But I'm going to go with Jaquan Brisker. I think Jaquan Brisker came in the game and he last year, and he looked like a vet, like he already been here 3 years, 4 years. I think it's going to be Jaquan Brisker. He's going to be the leader de facto. And look out for Edmonds too. I like Edmonds' demeanor. I like his demeanor.
That was my pick. I think it was gonna be Tremaine Edmonds. He is a vet. He's still relatively young, 25 years old. And I just think that most of the time when you got a good team, the linebacker typically gets, that nod. You know what I'm saying? Especially like when Eberflus in his defense, he had Shaq Leonard. And then if you go to other teams, you look at a Bobby Wagner or a Fred Warner, those guys typically step up to be that defensive leader. Yeah, there are some other leaders around there, but I see in most cases that the leading linebacker gets the call and gets that C on their chest.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, that's fair. That's fair. And I think it's something about Chicago Bears in the middle linebacker. Like Tremaine Edmonds is going to have the chance to come in and lead that defense. But I think I look at Jaquan Brisker and just the way that he carries himself, the way that he performs on the field, the way that he talks. I think he's a high IQ player as well. That's something that we don't always talk a lot about, especially the importance of that in the secondary. I think Jaquan Brisker has all the leadership potential in the world, man. I'm high on Jaquan Brisker, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with both of y'all because we seen, safeties back then, Earl Thomas or Jamal Adams or Troy Polamalu. We seen those guys be leaders. You know what I'm saying? So, and with the mindset that he has, and when you think about scheme, him playing down in the box, he got to know something and have some type of leadership role to operate. So I think that it's either one of the two for me.
Oh, bro.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right, anything left before we get in these comments, fellas?
Let's get into
Let's get to what game talking about.
Let's get it. Foster says health and depth are key to answering this question. I would agree to that. That's one thing we didn't talk about. Do you guys look at the depth? Do we have more depth on defense or more depth on offense? How are you guys thinking about that part of?
I think it'll be more depth on offense. We have more depth on offense, and the defense. You lose one of those. Oh man, I'm not gonna wood. You lose one of those linebackers, you might be in a little trouble. After you got Noah Sewell, you could probably fill in for somebody if he don't start. Then the defensive backfield. It's
wait. Did C-Dub just admit that there's a chance that Noah Sewell can start over your son?
I tried to slip that through, bro.
Okay.
I tried to slip it through. I just got to be realistic. I've been watching the kid. Kid got some energy out there. And then the cornerback position, I think we're a little light in depth there. Definitely in the safety position, we're a little light. But on the offensive side, we lose one of those receivers. Somebody can come in. You know what I'm saying? I'm just knocking. I don't want to put no juju on my squad.
The fact is that we are one injury away from Kendall Fedor being back into the starting line. That's always a concern, bro. You always got to be worried about that. You always got to be worried about that, bro. Like, all right, Bobby, what you thinking, bro?
Yeah, I would lean offense on this simply because you got two tight ends. You got, when you go from the offensive line, you got old guys. Not old guys, but guys that were on a team last year, so they familiar with the system. You got 4 or 5 deep wide receivers, and then now you got a running back room with 3 running backs.
Running backs, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like running backs. Like I think that's gonna be bro. They got to figure out a way to at least get all 3 of these guys some type of run.
Number one yet.
That's what I'm saying. They gotta, and to me that's great because may the best man win.
It won't be decided until the 3rd preseason game. They're not even putting the cap. They said that the running backs coach said they will not decide on the starting running back until after the 3rd preseason game. So you just
let's make a bet. Let's make a bet. All of us make a bet. Pick one, make a bet for like a shirt or something. Put a shirt on. Come on. I got Roshan.
I got Foreman. All right, look, so we all got three. All right, bet what we wagering. What is it?
What we got?
The 2 losers got to wear a Green Bay t-shirt?
No, come on. Y'all can't do that to me.
All right, bet. So whoever the 2 losers are for the first pregame show, because I'm not doing it for a postgame. The first pregame show, we got to wear a Green Bay shirt.
But it's a bet. It's a bet. Let's get it. Come on.
Y'all look good in green, bro. That's ugly. Green is an ugly color, bro.
I'm going to have to go to Goodwill. I'm going to Goodwill and search for racks because that shit getting burned down.
Oh yeah, bro. Like I'm not, bro. I'm not spend. If I got to spend more than $8 on the shirt, bro, it's gonna be a problem, bro. That's the most I'm spending on the Green Bay Packers shirt.
Man, I'm going straight
clearance
to the,
rack.
I'm going straight to the thrift store. What the hell?
Exactly. That mug may be a used Brett Favre shirt when it's
Oh, the real. Staying clear.
Crazy. All right, Foster. Oh no, you can't forget Jay Barber. He says, "What up, brothers?
What
What's
up,
going
my
on,
guy?
Jay the Barber.
Gucci in the building says, "My boy's 90. Is it 90 days into the first preseason game? That's crazy.
Yes, man. It's flying. It's coming, baby. I can't wait.
It's been an exciting offseason, bro.
Yes,
I can't wait.
Baby.
First play of the season, Fields to Moore for 45 yards. Hey, listen,
wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at it at all. But I think the first play is going to be a running play, bro.
Yeah, they definitely gonna hand that thing off.
Hey, all I heard was he just overthrowing it to DJ Moore in the OTAs, bro.
Yeah, they said that
every time.
Claypool and Mooney both have been hurt through OTAs, so it makes sense that you want to build in that chemistry with your number one the most. So
yeah, and they said he catching everything. Oh, let's go.
They say he's smoking cornerbacks too.
Yes. A cornerback. Please.
How long does it take for DJ Moore and Justin Fields to get their first connect on their first touchdown?
Game one for me.
Game one.
I won't say the first play. I think the first touchdown of the season though is going to be Justin Fields and DJ Moore.
I'm going with that.
Yeah, watch for it.
I'm going with that.
That's lit. I'm with it.
It's the 1-2 punch.
Big Fred says our defense and offense going to be way better. Oh yeah, I think both are going to be much. Much
agreed.
Agreed. Yeah, absolutely.
Gucci also says, I wish they're running the first play. Absolutely.
On the real.
Yeah.
They definitely gonna be taking off.
It's like settle down. Let's just go in nice and easy.
Immortal says keep Velius on the pine, y'all. I mean, does anybody have any hope for Velius anymore? Like the thing with Velius is. I don't want to completely shit on him. He's going into his second year. We've seen players have rough rookie seasons and bounce back. He just got to really. He just needs to hold on to the ball, bro. That's
Tiana
it.
Trump. Tiana.
No, what's shorty name? What's Zion's shorty name?
Mariah Mills, bro. Come on, Mariah Mills is that. That's that you just get out of prison and that's the first porn you can find. Your body's trash, bro. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let me stop shitting on that young lady. Great question here from Smear60. Shout out to Lil Bro. Says, yo, I've been waiting for y'all to talk about it. Dalvin Cook, what are your thoughts? Where do you think he will go? How do the Vikings losing Dalvin Cook affect the Bears? All right. What do you guys Bobby, I'll come to you first on this one. What are you feeling about this one?
I think that it affects the Bears in a good way. Because Dalvin Cook, in my opinion, used to always cook the Bears, especially out of the backfield when, catching out of the backfield and running. When it comes to where I think he should go, I would say he needs to go with his brother in Buffalo. I think that'd be a good place to go. To me, for him and his talent, he needs to go. I would say go compete. You know what I'm saying? You got a strong chance at one of those top teams. I don't know what, but I think the best play, just to keep it the best place. To keep it short, will be the Buffalo Bills because they definitely need to establish a running game.
I would like to say when it comes to bear killers in the last couple years, it's been Aaron Rodgers, Saint Raw up in Detroit Lions, and then this kid right here, Dalvin Cook. I'm glad he's going. The perfect place he can go would be Miami. I think it'd be dope in Miami.
Oh, that'd be, bro. How much speed do they need? Goddamn, that'd be nice though. That'd be nice for real.
The place that said that I don't think that they're going to sign him. I honestly think Dalvin Cook would have done amazing in Denver. Like I think that would have been a good situation for him. But it seems like they're out on him.
Right.
The question I want to flip this to you guys is: do you think if Dalvin Cook would have been released earlier, would we have signed him instead of Dante Foreman?
Yeah,
I think.
I ain't mad at that. Yeah, for sure. He better than Foreman to me.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it worked out the way it is. We got Roshan Johnson in the wings anyway, so
damn, yes, sir. Running back position, just damn.
But this is why Poles didn't pay Mooney, bro. Like real talk, we may never see unless they are world beater. I'm talking about top 2 in the league. we may not see a running back signed to a second contract in Chicago for the foreseeable future, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
There's so many running backs coming in every single year and that get cut that you can sign to. Like, look at what we got Dante Foreman for. Like,
yeah, bro.
So I
That's
don't know,
great.
bro.
Is Derrick Henry the last of a dying breed? I think he is the last.
Probably,
bro.
Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Probably.
Because it was report stuff, circulating around that they was trying to move him too early on, and it was, he was linked to Buffalo and other places as well. So we just gotta wait. He's still there now. So
damn, bro. Man, Walter Payton looking at this like, man, come on, man.
Hey, it's a completely different league than when Sweetness played, bro. Completely different, man. Because back then, running backs, if you were above average running back, you was locked in. They wasn't letting you go. They were holding on to you for dear life. Yes. Nowadays, bro, you can be a top 15. Matter of fact, you could be a top 10 running back in the league and not get a contract, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, Saquon don't even got a contract.
Do you think Walter Payton playing in this league, say he got drafted 3 years ago, you think he get a second contract?
Yes, because he's generational. It's different. Okay. Yeah. Sweetness is different, bro.
Yeah, okay, so what about this kid, that generational kid from Texas that played with Roshan?
Bijan.
You think he get a second contract if he hit, like they say?
If he hits, yeah, he's gonna get a second contract.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, running back.
Yeah, running back is a wild position right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of competition there. Matt Rock says better pass coverage will help our D-line look better this year. I had a great voicemail on the mailbag. It talked about the marriage between the pass coverage and the pass rush. They go hand in hand, bro. Like they can help each other out. It's a symbiotic relationship there. So I think that with improvements on that D line and we had a pretty solid pass coverage last year, but I think staying healthy, right? If we can stay healthy in that area, on top of the talent we added into Tariq Stevenson, hey, bro, like it's gonna be scary hours in Chicago, bro.
Oh yeah, get ready.
And I like to lean towards more of a pass rush though, because you can't stay with these all-world receivers forever, bro. You just cannot. So you got to get pressure on the quarterback, I think.
Hey, Jalen Johnson said he about to show you wrong and get this contract, bro. Jalen Johnson coming in to get paid.
Let's go.
Well, come on, JJ. Dynamite. Dynamite. Hell is you talking about?
Wow. hey, we just came up with it. For every interception that Jalen Johnson gets this season, we gonna have the dynamite counter. That's what we're gonna have.
Let's go.
Dynamite.
We just showing our age, bro. That's crazy. We old as shit. Gucci says, I think overall defense is better, which will make the D-line look better. Then he also has this one I'm going to throw in there too. If our defense is better than the offense, then we will win 12 games.
I mean, that's a good point.
I mean, we made it. We've seen this franchise make it to the Super Bowl because we had a great defense and a terrible offense.
Rex Grossman.
Bro, that's trauma. That's definitely trauma.
Damn, did you even remember his name? But damn.
Bro, I would never forget the name of Rex Grossman, bro. He was almost a Super Bowl winning quarterback. It's crazy. That's wild to say, bro.
Little ass arms. Tyrannosaurus Rex playing quarterback. Little ass arms.
Bro, he was a little in general. I want to see I want to see a come from behind win this season. Listen, I don't care how we get it, bro. I just want wins. At this point, I don't care if it's come from behind. I don't care if you whoa, that's a pause. That's a whoa. I don't care how we win. Just get the goddamn win. That's how
bro.
Facts.
I don't care what it is. Foster with another question. He scripts well, but didn't have the personnel to counter it. That's actually real because first drives are usually scripted. So that's actually an on point comment there, Foster. That's an underrated great comment there, bro.
That is a great one.
Yeah. Go ahead, nephew.
Because I was gonna say you seen the Bears adjust well. It's just that those adjustments didn't always result in wins. Hence why we only had 3 wins.
Well, you've seen when they didn't adjust at all. And then I bring up the Giant
game. Michael says Edmonds and Brisket can have some of the Urlacher in Brown vibe.
Ooh, that's some big shoes. You know what I'm saying? That's some big shoes. Mike Brown, nephew Mike Brown.
I know.
You know how many interception touchdowns he did? Like 3 games in a row or something like that.
And he was hitting people,
bro. And he was knocking people off their feet, bro. And then Urlacher, come on, that's one of the greatest ever. Ooh, that's some big
sir.
shoes. I think it's worthy. They worthy though.
Absolutely. Eddie's still the leader on the back end. I think that trend may have transitioned a little bit last season, bro, because Brisker stepped up. Here's what let them be co-leads, bro, because I Brisker, to me, you can't say Brisker ain't a leader right now, bro.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed.
Because when Eddie Jackson went down, Brisker stepped up and as a rookie, bro, I think that like you can easily like kind of overlook that. Like as a rookie to come in, and I know it's a 3-win team, so it's not like he came in and led a team that went to like a playoff push, but it's still a lot for a rookie to take on that leadership and then still give it on the field. Like he led because of the way he performed on the field too, which is crazy.
Yeah. And that's what most people follow. Hey, you can't just be barking orders. You got to put some work in too.
Yeah. You know what's so incredible about Brisker is his comfortability on the field, Joe, being a rookie. That was the most incredible thing about him last season. It was crazy. Like this kid looked like he been in this damn shit for 5 years. Damn. Wait till he get like to his next year, and the next year after that, he gonna be all world. I'm telling you.
Let's go, baby.
With it. Facts. Noah has a bold prediction. Fields goes down at the first QB in Bears history to get over 4,000 yards. Have we not had a quarterback to get over 4,000?
No, it's Jay Cutler with like 3,500.
He got close,
something.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wait a minute. Did Eric Kramer and Curtis Conway
got
them up to
come on. You know they was running the shit out the rock.
I was about to say, come on, you got to think about what the makeup of those teams were, bro. Like
they was running.
yet,
bro.
Nobody in the season.
Yeah, Cutler's the only one that could have possibly gotten it, but like, hey, I don't know if it happens this season, but I would love for Fields to be the first, man. That's all I can say.
I would love it too. I don't know if he get it this season either, but I'll be loved if he would get the first.
On the real.
Cause Shay in the building, Mama Red in the building says I'm here. Hey. How much I miss you. I don't know what time you came in. We just get into the comments. You might have missed a little bit, but you know it is what it is. You can always replay it. Super chat from Mike. Thank you for the super chat and supporting the channel, brother. Says first, excellent job as always. Love y'all vid. Second, C-Dub, I got a bet for you. Santos missed less than 5 extra points. You gotta rock his jersey till the draft in vids. He missed 5 or more. I'll get you 2 bottles of your yak. Oh.
Oh, you think? Oh, you act like
you finna sign up for
that. Hey, break that down to 3 extra points. Do 3 extra points, and then you got your deal. I don't think he missed 5 extra points. It's the time when he missed them. It's the time. But break that down to 3, and we got us a deal, big guy. Break it down to 3. I just did a counter offer. 3 extra points missed, and he missed. If he
missed less than 3, you lose. If you miss more than 3, you win.
Yes, there we go. That's perfect, like my man Haize said. Come on. You like that counter out for Mike?
Hey, Santos better go over. Hey, bro, better go nuts. He ain't finna miss nothing,
bro. Do you think Walker gets 10 plus sacks this season? What you think, fellas?
No.
Yes. I say yes. I say yes because the 3 technique is much improved. And he will be able to come off the edge better. So I think that's going to free up. He had 7.5. He has 7.5. I give you that. But I think it's that 3 technique with Billings, and you can swap in Pickens, and Justin Jones is still on the team. So that's going to be the driving force to free up those edges. I say yes.
I'm going to go on record and say this. Not only do I think Walker gets 10, I think Travis Gibson gets 6.5 at least this season.
Let's go. I'm with that.
I'm with that for sure. Hey, hold on. I know it ain't 120 people watching and 1 like. Y'all tweaking, bro.
Oh, bro, you got to refresh to see the likes. It's more likes than that. It be YouTube be tweaking on the likes. They be trying to get people blicked out, bro. Like you got
y'all tweaking. I'm about to say my fault, gang.
YouTube the ops, bro. YouTube the ops. But that's funny. No, we actually have 44 likes. So there you go, brother.
There we go.
We got the likes.
Run them up still.
Super chats. Bears now seeing y'all diss and they don't want. Oh, come on, bro. Like, come on. Let's be real, bro. Like,
bro, it's not my fault. The host of the show says he's not a Bears fan. If you're gonna run a channel,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say if you run a channel representing the sports team, in my mind, if I was management, I will want my person to be a fan and not be on the other side rooting for other teams. That's unacceptable.
Bro. And the thing is, though, he also holds Chiefs now. So he's a host of that and his actual favorite team. And if you see him when he's doing the Chiefs show versus when he's doing the Bears show, you can tell which team he's really a fan of, is all I'm going to say.
Come on now.
And then they had him step in for the Bulls guy the other day, and I was like, Harrison, bro. Like, we can, like, yo ass watch 5 basketball games all this season, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro?
That's just,
doing here, bro?
Hey, bro. Hey, it is what it is, bro. We coming, though. That's all I got to say to y'all. We coming.
You know?
Watch out.
All right, let's get Robert Lee. First of all, bro, are you a general in this motherfucker? Guys, do you think that our turf is the part of the reason we can't get 4,000-yard rusher? Do you think that it's harder for receivers to make cuts with poor conditions Soldier Field is usually in?
I would say no.
I think they would adapt. Well, and we're gonna have a much better field. Kevin Warren ain't allowing that bad field shit to happen, bro. You ain't got to worry.
Yeah.
About it, bro.
They definitely already started working on that field too last season.
Yeah. I would just be real and say it's personnel. I just say it's personnel.
We're
keeping it a buck. Yep.
We haven't had a great quarterback, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
All right, last one before we get up out of here. From J.R. Holly says, "Hi, Haize, Bobby, and C-Dub. Love the show." From Josh in Australia. I thought that was a question, so we're gonna go to another one. Hey, man, thank you for checking us out, especially from Australia, man.
Damn, blood. Shout out to the Bloods, bro.
Yes, sir.
Robert Lee also says this. I heard a former receiver said he hated playing at Soldier Field because he couldn't come out of his breaks like he would on other fields. Hey, if it wasn't a Bears receiver, fuck him.
For
real. Because you hear receivers complain about turf too. So if they don't normally play on turf, when they go to play in a dome or something that got turf, they complain about that too. So
I always thought that turf was worse to play on because you can get caught in there, and just how you get more injuries on turf. I like the natural grass better anyway.
Listen, I played on turf once when I played in high school. It was actually our championship game, and all I can say, bro, is I only played on it once ever. I hated as a running back. I hated every moment of running on turf, bro.
Yeah,
I hated every moment of that. Shit was fucking trash, bro.
Oh,
but it's not why my knee got jacked up. I just got bad luck with knees. Bro. That's all it is. Big Fred says we should cut Justin Jones. He's not a good defensive tackle that makes a big impact on our line. I'd rather see Dexter and Pickens start on our D line. They're more hungry, can possibly make a big impact. What do you guys? Justin Jones was our best defensive tackle though last season on a line that stuck, bro. So I want to see. I personally would want to see him given a chance with an improvement on that defensive line. That's what I would want to see. How you guys feeling?
Hey man, I like Justin Jones. I feel like he made some plays last season that was pretty good, and I think I think these young guys on the team need this guy in Billings from the Raiders. I think they need those guys. So I'm gonna say he's a big part of this team, especially in the leadership category.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't be mad at a Big Fred. Well, to keep him, me personally, because I believe that's what makes the NFL good when it comes to team building, is that most of these guys on teams that are kept around are solid veterans. I still see him as a solid veteran. I'm not saying he's here for the foreseeable future, but you definitely keep him around so he can mentor Dexter and Pickens.
Great point. Yeah.
What's the say in sports and like basketball and football that we keep giving away valuable veteran leadership on teams? Even if they not the best players, they still got words for your young players coming into the league, like your basketball and your football. We just can't give away all the good. You know what I'm saying? He's not all world, but he definitely got some advice and stuff for the younger players for sure.
Agreed. Agree. And those players, those veteran players, help these young men grow into grown ass men. So
you know what I'm saying?
Need them around.
Yeah. And best believe, hey, listen, have y'all seen how big Andrew Billings is, bro?
Boy, that muff a low, boy, coming through.
Bro, if I don't even know if teams are going to even try to be able to double team Justin Jones, because if you do, like, you need two people just to be able to guard Andrew Billings alone. Like, bro, I told y'all, if I saw somebody Andrew Billings size run towards me in the alley, I'm shooting.
No talking.
We not talking, bro. Like, that's it.
Talking.
You can either get shot in the ankle or I can take a sword out and chop. And I don't carry swords around. I carry a gun. I will shoot your ass in the ankle. That's all I got to say.
This man, Steve-O, said he built like a 7-Eleven. Steve-O.
That's crazy.
Hey,
all
Mike.
Right, super chat from Mike says bet three misses, you get your yak. 3 strikes like baseball. I like that.
Hey, it's a bet. It's a bet. Dab up, my guy. Dab up.
Santos ain't missing not a thing this season, too, bro.
I hope so. Let's go.
It. That's crazy, man. But all right, that's it from us. Let's get up out of here, fellas, man. Bobby, go ahead and send us off, bro.
Hey, man, y'all already know it's gloomy down here in the South, but hey, we still gonna rock on with the Sunday. Appreciate y'all for doing what y'all do. Y'all want more for me and hit us up on Shy Boys Podcast and all the Central. We a part of the Central family. So if y'all ain't in tune, y'all tweak it. Get over there at NBA Central, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, because I know some of y'all basketball fans as well. And then hit my man's Haize up on all social media platforms at CEO Haize. Time back.
There you go. You guys can follow the channel at Shy Bear Central on every social media platform. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. And if you want to leave a voicemail for our weekend mailbag episodes, 773-242-9336. We up out here. We'll see you guys next time we all together, which will actually be Wednesday. Check out the Wednesday daily for the trio to all be together again from now on, man. But that is our time. We about this mug.